Hello, monstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms, 8 Princes, and my Sima Yue Campaign. Last time we crushed Ruin Shen to the point where he only has one city left and it's under siege. He does have one army, but it's not looking very good for him. Meanwhile, I wanted to make friends with Fan Zhao down here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So instead, I'm now planning to kill him. Am I a bad... Am I the baddie? I mean, yes, is the answer, more than likely. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. So we need to do some building. And yes, corruption is causing me some issues, so we need to deal with that. Over here... Do we want population growth? Not really. I mean, that's going to piss off the nobles, but what the fuck doesn't? I could build a tea house. Let's build a tea house. Everyone likes tea. And Gingsha down here. Yes, Shangsha. We're building schools here, weren't we? Yes, we were. So let's do that because we're trying to increase our noble support over there. We need some jade as well. Jade is going to be quite useful. We don't have any at the moment, so we need to build on that. Let's get some more tea. That's going to keep the nobles happy because nobles like tea, apparently. Who can blame them? We need this lumberyard over here as well for this province. So that brings in peasantry income. So we've got farming estates. We could convert that to make more income. I'm thinking we do that. Let's convert it. It's going to use some food, but to be honest, food, not really an issue at the moment. Food, very much not an issue. Are we trading any at the moment? Let's have a quick look. So, yes, we're currently trading 36 in diplomacy. We've got plenty more that we could actually trade if we wanted to. Sima Yue does not have any, but he doesn't have... It's got 31. You're very poor. I want someone who's rich. Oh, hello.
Welcome, friend.
Hello. Oh, because we're already trading for 2 turns, and then you're not going to have any money, are you? Ha! So then we can get some food off. Oh, we can get some money off him. Simare has food. You have food. I mean, we're all with you actually, technically. You do not. I think you've got this territory over here. So could we negotiate?
Talk.
Offer food trade. You're not that into it, are you? You're kind of like, yeah, we could do with some food, but we're not super worried about it. But I can maybe get some money. So, request regular payments. So we'll get a bit of cash here for 10 food. And considering our food levels are pretty bloody good, there we go. We'll do that.
Your proposal humbles us.
Thanks. That's thanks for that. Oh, we've got this neat robe. What robe do you have? It's not as good, is it? I don't... Oh, no, it is. It's the same. Intellectual vestiges. Apparently we've got lots of that armour. Okay, where's our armies?
Attention!
So, Sima-chan, you can have one of them. Have we got another one of them? I've been holding out.
To arms!
Chaoshi, you... Not you.
For China.
What about you? It's you boning. Okay, let's give you that.
Truth is an unquenchable flame.
And then you can have that. And then everyone's sort of happy. How about that? That's okay, isn't it? That works. That's fine. Okay. Oh, did we had some more... So we've got a tycoon. We've got an inspector. So that gives morale for melee cavalry, which is boring. People's justice. Yeah, we don't have much of these sets, do we? Martial law. Okay. So is there anyone we've got who kind of could do with... You've got an inspector, so you're kind of fine. Zhao Xiaotain, you've got an artisan. We could give you an inspector, couldn't we? We could give you a farm manager. Are you administrator of... What does the farm inspector do? Income from peasantry. Which of our provinces that is... that one. Right. Let's have a quick check. So this one makes money from... It doesn't make a lot from peasantry, does it? This one does. Wu Yanying is the... And I can't actually target her through... I would like to be able to just... Can we do that? Nope. Wu, yeah, Wu... There you are. So, if I give you the farm manager, that'll increase our income there. Which seems fine. Princess Pei, I don't think you've got...
My blade is poised.
Let's give you the Tycoon, because that's going to increase your cunning. So let's do that. This is our army in the north. This is just in case something bad happens up here, because currently all our armies are in the south of China. So should this become a problem, we're going to have to move north very, very quickly, and we may not have the time to get up there before we start losing settlements. And a lot of our rich provinces are up there, which could then cause us knock-on issues. So just keeping an eye on that with an army. We could maybe get another army up there, but I kind of want to try and keep it, you know, keep it breezy. Keep it nice and breezy. Make sure, I mean, because we're mostly allies in the north, so to be honest, theoretically, unless something terrible happens, we should be fine. Theoretically. I'm a little bit concerned that our faction leader may drop dead. Hello. Ruin Shen wants to become our vassal. Who is Ruin Shen? Oh, you're that guy. Well, see, the problem is, mate, as much as I would love all that stuff, I also kind of want your province, because you've got that city down there, and I kind of want it. So I'm going to say no.
We expected gratitude.
I'm not sure why. So I don't know where that army's gone, but frankly, it doesn't really matter.
We would fight to the end.
Gu Zhen wants a peace. Everyone's saying no.
The stars.
Nope, not the stars, just the moon on a stick, ideally. Okay, you signed a peace treaty? Peace treaty. Sima Yue declared war on Mao Ren. Mao Ren requested Bian Bing join their war. We've got an exquisite weapon. What do we get? What do we get? Warblade. Okay. That's good. Do we want to give... Right, so currently you've got the Heavenly Sword. Which is actually... Well... I think we'll keep you with the Heavenly Sword because it gives us that extra satisfaction, doesn't it? So, you've got unique weapons, both of you, which is pretty sweet.
For the people.
Wu Yanying, your army is awful. We need to do something about that. Jesus. Sima, she's my daughter and she's a badass, so we'll keep her with the... I mean, she's got these twin military G, and they've kind of got like a crosshead, right? She stabs someone through the chest with it, which, I'll be honest, is pretty brutal. Considering, I mean, you're gonna have to put a lot of effort into like pushing that through someone's chest, into their through their rib cage, and so I'm not entirely sure she's not a psychopath, but apparently she's a clerk. Sure, whatever. So, traits gained. Apparently Princess Pei is trusting. Ah, that's nice. Although it does lower our network. Oh, I was going to get more spies, wasn't I? Who are you? You're in the Jin Empire. I completely forgot. I completely fucking forgot I had her. What are you guys like? Shall I send you? I mean, you're all pretty bad. Characters currently on a slow. Let's send you, and I want you to be in. No, I want you to be in Sima Yue. There you go. I want you to deploy there. In fact, shall we get a couple of guys? Let's send you, because Sima Yue I feel like is going to be my main problem. So we're going to send agents in there and see if we can get some shit done. Some shady shit.
Welcome, my lord.
Okay, we've got 3 armies, so I think this should be fairly straightforward.
We won with integrity. Now let us celebrate with abandon.
Yeah, do all
It is
that.
ours by right.
Okay, so we have taken all of their settlements. They've got nothing left. Sad times to be them. Right, I'm thinking we take on Fan Zhao. I don't want to, but I feel like it's probably just going to happen. So we may as well just go in for it. Just push in for it. We'll just accept that it's going to happen. And we need to get some. That's fine. Let's get some of you. Let's do something like that. And you can't get a trebuchet, can you? Because you're not a strategist. Do I want the Protectors of Heaven? How do they rank up against the G infantry? So they've basically got better everything apart from... Yeah, they're literally just better. No, not that. We'll just have a couple of them on the flanks. Something like that. I'm happy with that. Actually, am I happy with that?
Is people, not its oppressive warlords.
Yes. Shit, innit? So you're not quite... We could give you some yellow dragons. No. I think I'm okay with that. We'll go with that. Okay, we need... Let's think here. So, we need people over there. I'm thinking we maybe hit this area first and try and hold them off over here. So, if we bring you guys down here, we'll bring you over here. That should be fine. So we've got armies moving into position. And we're going to declare war on him. I think we've already got some treaties with them, haven't we? Yeah, so that'll be fine. It'll be fine. I didn't have my heart set on being his friend, really. It's going to be something I was going to try out and see what happens. Turns out, not a good idea. So we could get the Bureau of Trade Association. More trade influence. That would be quite nice. What's currently we got? So basically that's just an upgrade, or we can convert to the market office, which gives more undercover network costs for enemy spies. We'd need silk for that, so let's just upgrade that. That'll be fine. Yangzhou, again, we've got this temporary labour housing, which I just kind of haven't had the time to knock down, but I could. Let's... A grand tea house. It's like Grand Tea House. Look at this. Holy shit. Can we get some more information on what the Grand, like... The Grand Tea House. What does that... I want more... I need jade. I don't have jade, spice... I've got everything but jade, spice, and silk. Now, if we continue down here, we can get some spice, because there is spice down here. So we could get spicy. Get a little bit spicy. Should we get spicy? I'm thinking yes. Okay, there's none of this we can upgrade at the moment. We could upgrade the city. It's not really going to give us anything extra, is it? Because we don't actually make much. I mean, peasantry income, you know, it's 800, but there's not much base there. Would increase... Oh, you know what? That could actually be worth it. So 24 to 30 foot. That's another 10 food. I think we can afford that. Let's get the Commandery Irrigation Works. I mean, currently we've got quite a bit of food. We're currently selling 46 of our food. And we're getting 3.1k from diplomacy, which is quite nice. But it's not like we need that money. Okay, what do we have here? We've got a lumberyard, so we've got some income from peasantry. I mean, we don't have any... Well, no, we don't have any food here, do we? So it makes more sense to just convert it to a Commandery Irrigation Works. So let's do that. We've got nothing else. Okay, good. Good. So far, so good. We're going to deal with Fang Zhao, so we'll do that. That's going to give us more control over more territory. And at some point, I think we're going to be pitted against the other princes, who may or may not all have been dead by that point. I think I think we've lost one of the princes. I don't think through old age. Who are you? What? Against Ruin Shen. You're proposing an alliance war against what? The guy who's like has one army and no territory. All right. I'm fine with that.
Settle this on the battlefield.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sure, but also, will we? Because
This is your last chance for peace.
I don't think that's going to work, mate.
This is an insult.
Well, sure. I mean, you don't actually have any armies at the moment.
Could. We would fight to the end.
Would you? I mean, it looks like you're going to have to.
A stupid choice.
It's not my choice. I mean, I'm going to kill you, but it's not my choice. Not personally, anyway. Sima Yong declared war on that guy. Sima Wei declared war on Sima Yong. Interesting. So Sima Wei is here. Sima Yong is... Ooh, that's going to be quite a clash of the titans, isn't it? Or is it? Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Sima Wei might end up being horribly murdered. Sima Yong declared war on Sima Mo. Jin Empire signed a peace treaty with Sima Zhong. Alliance of Sima Yan. Okay, well, that's fine. Noble birth. Zhao Minwan to Zhao Xiaotain. And Wu Fan has attempted to infiltrate Sima Yong. He's going, and then so is that guy. And we've got impartial governance. Straight to the point. Your general engages in a debate with an opponent whose arguments amuse the crowd with their colourful euphemisms and innuendos. Innuendo. However, wordplay relies on ambiguities. Your general simply responds with an ugly but undeniable insult, causing the opponent to retire. There is much laughter from the crowd. Sima D, apparently, is not very happy. I don't know who he is, though. So... Sima... Can we... Right, name. Sima D. Oh, you're that guy. You've just insulted the guy you're working with. Okay, well...
my lord.
He's generally fairly okay with that. I think he's just a bit grumpy, but he's fine.
Impossible.
Okay, you are losing... Yeah, you're using... Are you going to go for that copper mine? How is the copper mines garrison? Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Don't think that's going to be too... If they do attack the copper mine... It's not really going to be too much of an issue. So we need to repair all that, Gubbins. Let's get all that repaired. Let's bring you down here. And then you can start moving on this settlement while we just move our armies into position. So Zhao Xiaotain is literally just going to be here to hold the line for us. So if we bring him like here,
Advancing.
we're just going to put him in ambush stance. I'm going to move you over here and again do the same thing here. We could maybe go for the toolmaker with him. So we could grab the toolmaker. Sima Yue is kind of... I mean, how long will it... We kind of have to go this way. So, okay, well that's actually fine. Now, I know moving through the mountains does tend to use a little bit more supply than not. You know what? I mean, although there's looks like a lot of territory here, it's literally just 2 settlements, which we should be able to grab pretty quickly. If I come down here and grab this port, then we can just head up through the mountains and hit the livestock, and then it's just a case of sort of mopping up. Should be fairly straightforward. What I do want to do is grab... No, I don't need industrial stability, do I? Because I wanted that for the artisans, but I wanted the artisans for the wrong reasons. Income from peasantry could be quite nice. Enemy spies. Character experience, not the worst option. Retinue upkeep. I mean, our retinues are quite expensive, so any upkeep reduction in that would be quite nice. More satisfaction, income from all sources. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. Campaign movement, though. That would give us the Pearl Dragons, the Heavy G Infantry, and the mounted, heavy mounted archers. Let's do, yeah, let's go for that. It's only 5 turns, not too bad, not too bad at all. We've got the Black Thoroughbreds somehow, and Zong, 'Ting 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 ' He's getting all the traits. Zongting, I don't even know who he is. He's weak, but he's actually pretty cunning. Do we have anyone we can give you? I don't think we do. I mean, Sima Cow.
Winter shall thaw soon enough.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can have an archer, guy. How about that? Have an archer. Have an archer. Don't let it be said I'll never give you anything. I did want to... Alright, let's give you a good sword. Sima Cow, he with the children. Now, someone did work this out for me in that it turns out that, if we have a look at Sima Cow over here, so these children actually are from... They're in Sima Mo's faction. So I don't know who... Like, can we find characters? So Sima Cow... Does he have any, like, friends in other factions? Simajin when... Okay, that's through them. In battle, opinion, battle. So, I don't know if he's, like, married. He was utterly dissatisfied when he was in Sima, so he's got a grudge against them. So his wife, I guess, might have died or something, but all his children currently are in Sima Mao's faction. So I don't know what happens if Sima Mao gets wiped out. Oh, there's Jade there. Look at that. Oh, I really want the Jade. I want the Jade. Don't have Jade. Okay, let's end the turn. So those children are another faction. So I don't know what happens if that faction dies. Do they then revert to our faction, or are they, you know, just exterminated?
We would be no threat to you.
Not aggression. You want to give me a lot of money. I will take your money.
Our talks flow as smoothly as the river.
Yep, that tinkling was certainly the flow of something, and it's money, not water or anything else. So,
This is your last chance for peace.
I'm going to be honest, mate. I
Rude rejection.
think you might be screwed. I'm not quite sure what your plan is.
A peace born of desperation.
No.
Ungrateful swine.
Yeah, I know. I know. So you've got a lot of territory actually beyond the mountains here, but don't think that's too much of a problem. Spy recruited. Sima Yong. One of the spies have infiltrated the faction. Look at that. Already. And we need to construct 15 buildings. We've got 15 mind alignments. So that's going to reduce our satisfaction a little bit, but give us more ammo, more research rates, all that kind of good stuff. Sounds pretty good to me. How are we doing for our money, actually? So at at 225 wealth alignment, we then hit the next level, which reduces the character's salary penalty to nothing, and gives us more income, more trade influence, and another trade agreement. So that's quite nice. And how much we're getting some wealth alignment a turn, aren't we? I think. So that's pretty good. But we kind of work on that, because the more money we have, the more armies we have. You know, an army marches on its pay packet.
A misunderstanding.
You are losing. Yeah, you're dead. Basically, you are completely fucking dead.
This is beyond my means. I refuse to do this.
Can we reach that in one turn? I believe we can. If we grab that trade port, yeah, you like you're running for your life. Can't blame you, really. If we grab that trade port, then we should be able to then finish off, because we can grab the. Okay, yeah, let's move in.
Moving as one.
Ooh, there is an army
A
there.
misunderstanding.
Attend.
If we
This land is bustling with people.
good.
No doubt a gift to trade here.
Oh, I have no doubts. So that's mounted Lancer Militia. That's Lance. So that's 162. That's 138. So actually, these guys are better. Are they better? Citation needed. So 45. So this guy's got slightly more armor. Oh, to be honest, there's not much in it, really, is there? Not really. I kind of want to switch. Let's get. Right, I'm going to switch this army around a little bit. So we're going to get another raider, and then we're going to get a couple of protectors. Here we're going to get... Now, these guys are archer militia, aren't they? So I'm going to get some heavy repeating crossbows because I haven't really tried them before. Want to give it a shot. So let's do something like that. So let's switch that army around just because...
Not possible.
We could... What do you have? You do have flaming shot. So let's give you a trebuchet.
Nature's reach spreads in all directions.
Because there is that army there. We need to deal with that.
I reject such foolishness. Ever forward.
So if you come down here... I'm going to bring... you down here. You can't ambush this turn, but we're not gonna hit them this turn anyway. Let's get flaming shot with you.
For China.
I'm basically just going to try and hold position here. So I've moved into these trees, set up an ambush there. We should be defending. So we're basically defending the territory here. We're not advancing in that direction unless I really feel like it. But ideally, what we need to do is crush any resistance in this area, and then our armies can push up towards the river. Once we're at the river, we then have to deal with the rest. Sima Yue down here. There's a lot of enemies down here, but if we can grab this corner, there is going to be lots of spice resources in there, so which we can. I mean, by that point, we'll have basically half of China under our thumb, which, I mean, we're pretty much on course for a victory at that point, I think. So no problem. Oh, I should have checked my buildings, but to be honest, my infrastructure at this point is very much a case of it gives me a little bit more money, and that's what I do want to do. If we do go to war with the enemy princes, I need to get some of that jade ASAP. I think I'll
settle this on the battlefield.
Sima against Fang. Oh, you look. Literally, what did I say? So even though I've rejected it, I'm going to have to accept it, aren't I? That's fine.
Settle this on the battlefield.
Tell you what,
We offer you peace.
who needs...
Take it. This is an insult.
With allies like these, who needs enemies? Because literally
We
every...
offer you peace. This is an insult.
I mean, I guess it's no big deal because they're literally making me...
Would fight to the end.
Sure.
You want the stars.
Yes, basically. I mean, they're basically pushing me forward. And it's kind of out of my comfort zone because I would prefer to take a little bit slower, but then I'm kind of a defensive player anyway. Oh, spy captured. I said he was a spy, didn't I? Now I need a new guy. Well. You're an outsider. What are you? You're greedy. You're fulfilled. How can you be greedy and fulfilled? Populous. You're not very good, are you? I need someone who can. You're literally the only person who can have cavalry. You know what? I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to do it. Sima Wei declared war on ruined Shen. Apparently, Sima Yue. Oh no, who was that? Who was a spy? Oh, you know what? I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Some of my requested. Okay, sure. That's fine. That's fine. Good, good, good. All that kind of good stuff. Traits gained. Song as artful. Good for you.
Pure folly.
Right, let's go and grab this trade ports. Just take that. It's nice and easy.
Victory brings stability to the realm. It will prosper for the
A would-be
better
assassin.
under my rule.
While establishing control of newly occupied town, one of your officials is set upon by a particularly burly local. The attacker is a bona fide warrior, but the target official is also an ex-soldier, aptly skilled in combat himself. After a spectacular duel, the assailant is eventually subdued and detained. You boning, apparently just absolutely fucking murdered him. Good job. Okay.
Impossible.
So we've taken the town. Not too bad damage-wise. That army's probably going to have to retreat. Okay, let's grab the lumberyard.
Guide passion.
We will delegate that.
Celebrate! Our victory was just. A fine settlement. We'll take it.
Occupy. Okay, we've got this army down here, but it's not really too much of an issue. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try and... Because this army, if it wants to come and maybe relieve or retake the city, they're going to have to come this way.
Be ready to spring.
The other option is they might come southward, but I don't think they will. I think we'll be okay. So this army is just gradually dying, so I'm not really bothered about that. This army can come down this way. We've got an army down here which might decide to try and sneak up and if we can lure them in, that would be really useful. But we've got plenty of armies on the move at the moment, so that's all good. Sima Cow, you are... Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's do something like that. That's all fine. Have you got more people? Oh, Zong Ting. You can have fire arrows because you do actually have some people in your retinue that do have arrows. So let's do that. We will upgrade some buildings. So Changsha, you are yes. So we don't have much food, do we? We've got the farming estates, but that's only bringing in 4 food. It's not really worth having the machine workshop as well. So we're going to demolish that. We're going to upgrade that because that's going to make nobles happy having farm estates or something. I guess because they can, I don't know, do stuff. Let's get... Do I want the Grand Judiciary? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Because that will reduce corruption. Because currently corruption... Oh, it's not... There's actually very little corruption here. Let's... Yeah, let's get the irrigated farms. It makes sense to have the farms here because it does increase the relations with... Okay, let's get that. Does increase noble support. So it's a good reason to have them. So we could go with the Grand Food Market, but I think I'm going to hold off. So I'm not going to worry too much about you. Down here we can get... noble support is low. Let's upgrade the city. A lot of the cities down here aren't very high level. So we've got the lumberyard. We could get the market. No, let's get the. Can we get the? No, we've already got the inn. A school? Sure. And what did I want here? We've got a fishing port. Should I just build a school? I'm just going to build... I mean, the more schools we have, the quicker our characters rank up, which is good. Especially because a lot of them are getting to the age where they're going to drop dead soon. So... we've got livestock farm. So let's get food here. And let's reduce our corruption. Okay. So we're at war again, or still, depending on your point of view. We've got a we got a bow. We got a bow. Let's give that to Guan, because do you need a bow? Spirit of agriculture. I mean, the bow means you can actually do damage, so I'm going to give you that.
Hold the center.
And we'll give you the sickle if I remember to do that next turn, which I'll probably forget. But, oh well. Such is me. So... this little invasion is going fine. I mean, we're capturing more and more territory every turn. Our allies seem to be the ones driving us forward by declaring war on with people on our border.
This is your last chance for peace.
And then refusing...
This is an insult.
Refusing to give peace treaties. So apparently... they're throwing themselves at our garrison. Yeah, it didn't work out well for him. I'll take the money, thanks, seeing as it's a garrison doing all the hard work there. And you are going to fall back. Not a massive surprise, to be honest. I was thinking you probably would. Ruined Shen is apparently died. Unsurprising. An unsaved resource. We could get more... you know what? Should we go might? Let's go might. Arrest him. Let's get on might. Spy events. They travel... Okay, so apparently Wu Fan has found a horse pastures. Good for you. We should probably actually, like you, have got a lot of... The Jin Empire, what remains of it anyway, in this little corner over here, is still... It still survives for the moment, but we could... Do I want to do anything? I've still got a few armies, but nowhere near as much as what they has. They're only at war with Sima Yong and Sima Yue. I could empower my trade. Sure. Sure. Just do that a couple of times, I guess. Give us a little bit of extra cash. And at the same time, dick them over.
For China.
Okay, we're going to bring you down here. I think we may be able to lure these guys into an ambush. So if we go here...
For reunification.
Something like that. Either of them is going to have to come through us and potentially get ambushed.
Draw inwards and strike out.
At the same time, we're going to scooch down here. I don't know if we've got the livestock farm garrison. That's quite a big garrison, plus the army.
To attention.
I think we could probably do it, but it's probably not worth the effort.
Strike quickly.
To arms!
So we're going to head deep into the mountains. This guy may move to intercept us, but I'm not overly concerned. Right, okay, so we're pushing forward into the mountains. Once we've reached the river, going should be a little bit easier. I mean, I could push to go for the... There's a regional city down here. We could actually push for it.
At ease. Now wait.
Are we in range of that?
Resume.
We are in range of the city, so actually, if they if either of them leave the city, we'll basically just grab it off them. So that should work. And I've got some more building. I'll worry about building, I think, outside. In between episodes, I think I'll worry about that because, frankly, I've got a lot of cities now, and worrying about all the buildings is a little bit tedious. But we are slowly gaining more territory, and as soon as we hit the river, I mean, we've pretty much got half of China under our control at this point, which is pretty good. I do, though, need another vanguard who isn't a dirty spy.
One direction.
But we've got no one. You're 61. I'm not taking you. Yeah, but I've got... I'm really struggling to find cavalry commanders at the moment, so that's a bit of an issue. We'll have to worry about that, but that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Sima Yue Campaign.